Take it
And we are back in the good old arena. I don't exactly know where we staked up for this week. We're gonna open our show. Hang on. I swear this might be like not so much my kind of thing. Hello? Alright, sure. Yeah, we got Gary opening the show, guys. Gary Underberg, the middleweight wrestling. Hello? Oh yeah, I'm funny. I just don't want to yell, because there's nothing happening right now. But Gary Underberg is in the building here tonight. Here to make a huge announcement, as he says, to the minimum wage community. Obviously, he's got to be at some kind of rest after what happened at Discount Doomsday. A lot of situations resolve themselves, and Garrett's trying to get back to do what he does best. That's providing the best content in 2K Wrestling to his community. The crowd showing their appreciation for Gary here tonight. It's been a little while since we've seen him in a better mood, which hopefully it stays this way. So I'm going to take you down to the ring now.
Minimum wage community. I'm so happy with the success we've been reaching recently. The bigger matches lead to bigger venues, and even more budget for our next show. With that said, I'm proud to announce that this year's Black Friday Rumble will be taking place in my old stomping grounds, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And this was not expected at all, but Aaron Ferguson is walking out here to the ring. You see he's still bandaged up from his Hell in a Cell match. Does not look very Doesn't look very energized. I guess we're gonna see what he has to say about all this.
Hey Gary, I want to take up too much of your time. You know, you're busy, you have a show to run. I'm not going to stop you from that. But I just have a question. Who am I going to fight next? Because, you know, after I rammed my steel-chained knee into the back of Rusty Cobb's skull at this day, I had a realization. I had an epiphany, you can call it. There's nobody in the line. There's nobody left in the line. I've gotten rid of what might possibly be the last person to even defend my title against. So, I want to make a request. I want another fight.
Look, Aaron, we all appreciate the work you've put in as cardboard champion. But at this rate, you won't have anyone left to face by Retail Mania.
Gary, I want another fight.
All right. I can see about getting a contenders match set up for your title. And you'll have an opponent by next week. Does that work for you?
Yeah, Gary. That'll work.
There's a little bit of tension there. Aaron Ferguson demands another challenger, and apparently he's going to get one by next week. As Gary watches him walk out to the back, not how he expected all this to go. But now we're going to get into our first contest here. As we have one of our astounding powerhouses here in minimum wage, Colonel Sanders, prepared to showcase his strength once more.
Hey, yo, homie, does this bass hit different, or is it just me? Nah, it definitely hits different.
And if I look at my card right, we might be in for one big hoss fight. It's going to be Colonel Sanders and Matt from Wii Sports.
Weighing in at 275 pounds, Colonel Sanders!
And Colonel Sanders, the Kentucky Fried Commander, very disciplined in the ring. He and Matt might share the ideology of strength when it comes to in-ring competition. Colonel Sanders willing to use every ounce of his muscle to push around opponents, and that could be what might be the deciding factor here tonight. If he can just push Matt over the edge just enough, he might be able to slick a win by one of probably our most challenging competitors to overcome here at minimum wage. With that being said, though, we do have to remind ourselves that this is Matt. Someone who carried this company on his back, even though I'm not sure a lot of people wanted him to, but carried this company on his back for the better part of last year. Consistent, I wouldn't say consistent, but a good bit of title defenses, probably at least 2 to 3 a week. Defended every pay-per-view. And so far has probably had the highest win rate out of anybody here at minimum wage. Not a lot of people end up beating this man if it isn't a singles match. And honestly, there's something we do have to talk about. What the hell happened to Discount Doomsday? It was Matt who showed up at the Speed title match and actually gave Deontay the damn win. I wouldn't say Deontay asked for the help, but he definitely didn't hesitate to take the win out of it. Winded back his right hand and knocked out Daniel Cunningham. And, I mean, even then, Deontay rolled him up in DC. Daniel Cunningham still tried to kick out. I don't know why I started on my wish there. I should retire. Yeah. But nonetheless, I can't expect we're gonna have to wait long for answers here. I mean, it depends on how long it's gonna take Matt to rip apart Colonel Sanders here tonight. Obviously, very pristine in all the martial arts fighting styles. But when it comes to this ring, you have to have the in-ring awareness and IQ that only the Colonel could have over Matt. And look at this, the bell ain't even rung yet, and he was charging him. Trying to get a cheap shot in early, but Colonel Sanders now with the, oh my god, big Saito there. Hurling him over the back. And look at this now, pumping up the muscles. Dropping the elbow on Matt there. I can't imagine anything this crowd would like to see more than Matt take a loss to Colonel Sanders here tonight. And look at this, Matt still very disrespectful in his ways. Hasn't shown a lot of respect to really anybody. I don't even think he's shown respect to Ferg. The one man who's really beat him in this company one-on-one. As we know, Ferg is current cardboard champion, and that's the exact reason is he was able to topple the mountain that is Matt, and now dropping the knee on Colonel. And I mean, honestly, if you were to think about it, Matt could have honestly come out just before his match and told Ferg he wanted the match. I mean, I'm not sure how many people would approve of giving him even an opportunity to cardboard title, but nonetheless, it'd definitely be solid competition for how Ferg has evolved here in minimum wage. There's now the Colonel running across the ring and yanking Matt out of the corner with that clothesline. Kick out at 2, though. Going after the legs now is Matthew. Or not Matthew, Matt. Holy hell. Fire me right now. And Matt got Colonel up on the shoulder here. Drop him there in the corner. Working at the legs again, trying to take out the lower body power. We know Colonel has to press his opponents up a lot for a lot of his offense. That could be what causes his knees to buckle later on the match, but right now they're just going to start trading shots back and forth, seeing who can fall over first, as Matt throws chop after chop, and Colonel up a slap. But turning the favor of Matt with that stiff right hand. Colonel Sanders now trying his damnedest to stay in this, but slowly backing into the corner here. And Matt slowly getting an advantage here, and 2 shots to the face there. And now we got a hockey fight back and forth. The fists are flying in our opening contest here tonight as Matt gets the upper hand. And the Colonel is weak on his feet as Matt drives him across the ring. Upside down here. What has Matt got planned? We don't see this kind of offense very much, but I think it's just a humiliation ritual. And I've got his foot on the throat there. Just wearing out the Colonel into the cover here. Kick out at 2. Matt hasn't pulled out any of his big moves just yet. And as I say that, the signature combination. Oh! Finishing with the right hand. Kick out there from the Colonel. And Matt into the cover again. Oh, wait a second. He got his feet up on the ropes. Kick out at 1, though. Oh my god, and there's the knockout. Out of nowhere, as always. You get 1 shot, and then it's lights out, but Colonel able to hang on here. And now, oh, Matt went charging at him once again. And now the Colonel hoisting him up here. Now into the cover on Matt here. Could be looking to sneak away with a win. No, kick out at 1. Holy. And now the Colonel with the clothesline. completely flattening Matt. Pulling him back and into the corner. And a power slam here from Sanders. As Matt's going to roll to the outside for safety. But I don't think the Colonel really cares. He might be looking to go the distance here. Leaping all the way to the outside with that double axe handle. And working at the arm here, that left arm. He more preferred to go after the right one, take out that knockout blow. But you get what you get here, especially against Matt, and you don't take it for granted as the Colonel once again with the elbow. Now throwing him across ringside here. Might actually be looking for an upper hand with the environmental attacking here. And oh my god! I think he went for a Frankensteiner, but caught and dropped right on the floor there. And again, Matt is working at the legs. He's picking apart his opponent here. And one more time, that combination of strikes taunting Colonel Sanders. Count of 7. Kevin might count both of them out here if he's not careful. But Matt wants to make sure he secured a victory, a proper victory here. And Colonel Sanders is in a bad, very bad place. Oh my god. Somebody's got to get him out of there. And quick. Oh, he's locked around the head. And the head only. Leaving the arm out. Squeezing down on that neck. Pulling at the every muscle. But the Colonel, though, look at the power here. Dropping him there. Just barely got out with his life. As now Colonel Sanders, got him in the chicken wing. No, Matt able to reverse here. Oh my, and he's back into the guillotine. Oh god, the second time the guillotine locked in, and I'll weigh him down one more time. And Colonel has to tap out. An unfortunate loss there from Colonel Sanders.
Here's your winner,
And Matt gets another victory under his belt. And the crowd ringing out in boos. I think he's picked up a microphone here. Hang on.
Everyone seems to have forgotten why I'm here. You all forgot why I still show up in this dump. Why I became the greatest cardboard champion. It's the same reason I attacked the king of the universe. Why I allowed him to be embarrassed by a loss to someone as foolish as Deontay Wilde. I demand that God himself steps between these ropes to face me. I demand the opportunity to dismantle a man who shifts landscapes wherever he goes. I am demanding that Daniel Cunningham faces me and crashes horribly in the process. Gary can attempt to bail Daniel out all he wants. But I know good and well there's plenty of other people to make this match happen. People in much higher places. So while you all have the time, say goodbye to your little god while you can. Because by the time this match is set, Daniel will not be in a position to end his career on August 29th. It'll end with me, standing over him as his lights are shut out for good.
A bold statement there from Matt, calling out the king of the universe.
I'll see you soon, Daniel.
A very fitting advertisement for after that promo from Matt. As now we get into a Rumble qualifying match between two people who seem to have wavering luck across the industry.
Tennessee, weighing in at 190.
Coming out first, formerly known as Ribby, is Big Chase. The sparkly singlet and all, the weight belt even. Take a little bit of inspiration from Cody Rhodes. And tonight, he is facing one of minimum wage's more interesting talents. Not a whole lot of achievements, but definitely one element of a match card under his belt.
From Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, weighing in at 200
Taylor King. Somebody's competing in the speed division. I believe a little bit in the Taco Bell division. I think the one thing he hasn't done is compete in the tag and world titles, in which, you know, we're going to have great history with tag team matches or tag teams. But we'll let him handle that on his own time. As for world title, honestly, I'm surprised he wasn't someone who could have been kicked out of the crowd for this qualifying match. Obviously, we'll have that later tonight. I believe up next we have a speed title match, and in our main event, the Taco Bell title will be on the line once again, as William Parker is going to defend against Gav Ashton one final time to secure his reign and finally move on from whatever the hell was happening all those last month. As look at Taylor King immediately taking the fight to Chase. Kick to the spine there. And Taylor not one time, sizing up, chasing the corner, swiveling into an Insigure there. Taylor King, a very fast and competitive worker here. As you see, taken to the skies with a European. Ribby now. Chase, Ribby Chase. With that rolling heel kick to the top of the head. And Taylor King did not appreciate that angle, taking a stiff kick to the rib there. No pun intended there. And now, big kick to the face there from Taylor. Knees to the face. I don't think Taylor's got much offense in at all in this match. And Taylor King with a springboard out of the corner, a moonsault that time. And just putting all the pressure on Chase here tonight. Now giving him an opportunity to fight back here as we step back into some trading blows. Back and forth these two go. Big chop there to the chest. Taylor King daring Chase to take his best shot. But it gets returned each time. Chopping each other's chest to a pulp. And now look at Taylor once again with the combination. Laying out Chase here. Now pulling him up just to put him down into a cover here. Kick out at 2. And now Chase having to scurry into the corner to get a little bit of serenity here. As, running clothesline. Lays out Taylor. Now Chase sizing him up from the apron here. Might be looking to go flying himself. Kevin, watch out. Big drop kick there. Halfway across the ring, too. Golly. Now up to the middle rope. Calling for Taylor once more here. Diving duty. Turning his head into the mat there. Standing shooting star. Chase, a very athletic competitor in his own right, just hasn't gotten the breakthrough moment that he needs, but that could very well be tonight. As he seemingly found his way back into this match here, taking the knee across the face of Taylor King. And could be looking for something big here. Oh my God! Oh! And I think I found his weakness here, the ring IQ. He didn't calculate where Taylor was, and he's going to try again here. Taylor still laying down. Ooh, counted on the second time around. Taylor King could be out here. Kick out at 2. Now Chase staring down at Taylor. Look at this. 450 standing into the cover here. 2 kick out. Taylor King having to roll to the outside for safety here. I'm not sure how much Chase is going to let him rest as he's back on the top rope again. And I'm going, like fumbling to the floor there, and Taylor King immediately taking advantage here. And now Taylor staying on the top rope here, and a fly down himself with the elbow drop. I believe it connected. Now Taylor lifting up Chase by his boot, and a kick across the face there. A little homage to the Obamacare kick there. Or the Red Dot Special, however you see it. Now Taylor King is back in this match here, taking Chase into the corner. Oh my God! Big spinning kick off the springboard there. Oh, and a knee to the face to counter up, I believe, the tipsy touch into the cover here. 2, 3. And Taylor King is able to pick up a win here tonight.
Here is your winner.
Taylor King qualifies for the Black Friday Rumble. He is a part of our confirmed lineup right now. As an excellent showcase there. Tough luck for Chase. It's only a matter of time before we see who else is going to be a part of this colossal match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
As we step back into the arena here, we have a speed title match to get through. And hang on a second. This is a man we haven't seen in a good while. Muggus back on the scene here in minimum wage. A little bit more jaunty than usual. He must be happy to be back. A lot more happy. Thankfully, he's not setting the place on fire. And the crowd seems they seem excited to have him back. And be right about there where he holds up a flaming torch, terrifying me that he's going to burn the place down. But tonight he's just happy to be here, I guess. Posing on cue and everything. Could Muggus really be back? I don't know. I wonder. But I believe he's going to be Deontay's challenger here tonight. And here is a man who hasn't spent too long in the industry, but goddamn, does he ever have a resume that speaks for itself here. I'm not sure about a lot of his accomplishments outside of minimum wage, but definitely something he can keep on the list. Is one of the few men that beat Daniel Cunningham. Now, obviously, it's going to have an asterisk next to it, but still, to see the name Daniel Cunningham on your win list is remarkable to say the very least. And you see he carries that confidence with him to the ring here tonight. And the crowd is ecstatic for him. Such a big moment it was at Discount Doomsday. He rolled up the King of the Universe for the Speed title. And tonight, his first defense against Mudgis. Finally back to regular Speed division circumstances. Speed title usually defended every single episode of Minimum Wage Pro Wrestling, including pay-per-views. For a while, it looked like it had to be a Taco Bell title, but now, I think we let the Taco Bell champion rest after the night. Deontay pulling every bit of energy he can here tonight. Now, I can only wonder how fast he's planning on winning this match. As there is the Speed title up for grabs here.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 266 pounds.
The big Mudgis.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 230 pounds. The WWE Champion, the Wildman.
Deontay Wild here, holding up the Speed title. And honestly, gotta be careful if this could be the last time he does. He's gonna hold it above his head here. The bell rings and Mudgis immediately running and kicking Deontay right square in the skull into the cover here. No! Could have been it so quickly. And now calling for Deontay once more. A headbutt now. And I'm just now running the thought through my mind. Kick out again. I'm running the thought through my mind. A running kick to the head and a headbutt. And this taunt as well, especially, something that someone else here does quite a bit often. I'm probably going to piss some people off by saying this, but this might actually be Modelo de Verdad. I actually can't be too for sure. He just did like 3 separate things that Modelo usually does, and the knee to the face there from Deontay. As he's back into this match, kick out at 2. As we're at 4 minutes left, 1 whole minute has passed to see Mudgis caught that kick there. How does it work though? Like he'd have to do makeup all over his skin and have to make sure it doesn't come off. And doesn't Modelo have some tattoos too? I don't know, it could be a coincidence, but you never know. As now, Deontay, I'm not sure how wide this is, but deciding to trade blows here with Mudgis. You don't want to get your limbs caught up near his face. He could bite off your fingers or something. And now Deontay slapping him across the face. Trying to keep the upper hand here as Mudgis keeps trying to throw strikes. But Deontay prepared for him here. Wasn't prepared for that one though. Now Deontay backhand, tripping him back, and a senton there. As Mudgis trying to curl up, but his body just worn down in those few seconds. Kick to the knee here. And now Deontay, knee to the back of the head there. You might call it the last hit. And just like that, his first defense underneath his belt, Deontay Wild.
Here is your winner, and still
I think he's a little overselling his match here. I didn't think it was that much But Deontay Wild with his first Speed title defense here. As honestly, I believe Gary said, champions could, besides Aaron Ferguson obviously, champions probably could run both the Rumble and any match they have on the card, which we could very well see Deontay in the Black Friday Rumble.
Sisters, it might be time. We might need to start a dialogue. And I know you guys will be thinking, Daniel, what do we want to talk about today? What are we thinking? We're starting a dialogue about food. And the thing is that places like Taco Bell, In-N-Out, and McDonald's are really, really taking over. But let's take a step back real quickly. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. What a disgrace to modern art. McDonald's is the biggest downgrade in history. And that's Barry besides the point. You got places like Qdoba and Five Guys that aren't really fast food restaurants, but they're not sit-down restaurants. You go up there and you make your own food, you know? Can we turn our attention back to Five Guys for a second? They got the free peanuts just laying around for you to eat anytime you want. You wanna know who else has got some free shit? Olive Garden. The problem is I can't even be mad at these Italians. Okay, when they got shit like this...
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back.
I'm running to them like Paul Revere. I'm letting the people know, hey, the bowl's back. And do you know what the bowl comes with? The breadsticks. The single grain. Yo, what the fuck are those rolls? And if you want rolls, you need butter. Is that cinnamon butter? Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, you know where we're going.
Light skin, but
They ain't got shit on
light skin, but
Texas
got a whole
Roadhouse.
She look like J-Lo. I'll pop in your top, give you a halo, or I'll make your top pop like a Fago. I really didn't done it at all. I bet they know.
Dude, I'm sorry. Dude, I've been trying to contact you all week. You haven't talked to me since the show. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to cost us our tag titles. But I got a call last week that said, hey, this title match, we're giving it to you. And I had to jump on it. I know, it was selfish. You just gotta understand where I'm coming from. But I'm sorry. I should have told you, and I should have thought about the consequences of what could have happened. I'm sorry, dude.
Want to talk to me? Fine, let's talk. You want me to understand where you're coming from when you took that fatal 4-way match, knowing you had a tag title match on the same night. Only reason why I'm not mad at you is because I would have done the same thing, and it was because it was offered to you. But the thing is, Connor, you didn't win, and because of that action, we lost to 2 presidents who was on steroids, and we have 0 titles because of it. We lost.
But we also gotta be smart about this. Because the Rumble's right around the corner. And we could get another shot at our tag titles. We can get them back. But we can't do that if we're fighting. We gotta get back on the same page. And for us to do that, you gotta talk to me. Okay?
We do need to get those titles, and we do need to get on the same page. But communication goes both ways, bro. So going forward, it's all water under the bridge. And at Rumble, we for sure getting the tag titles.
Looks like Azrael and Conan trying to talk things out here over what had happened at Discount Doomsday. Connor had to pull double duty and ended up losing both matches. He needed the tag team match and caused the presidential alumni to be able to capitalize. But now we're in our co-main event here, and I believe, checking my email here, yes, this is the co-main event is going to be our cardboard title qualifier. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. I don't know what's going on with me today. But the cardboard title qualifier right here, right now. And Carl Crafton somehow has found himself back in a position where he could potentially get a title match. Obviously, hasn't been doing much since KO Incorporated broke up at the start of this season, but I mean, what else can you really do? Villagers really weren't meant for fighting, and even though he showed some promise, he just couldn't break through. But that could all change here tonight, as we're going to see who else Gary had lined up for this match. Oh my goodness. Now, as much as I think everybody would love to see a match of Matthew himself versus Aaron Ferguson, you gotta wonder, is Gary not irritated and set this up as mind games deferred? Former dead-end allies, Matthew could potentially be Aaron Ferguson's next challenger here. As you see, he's been slowly getting back on a reel of winning streaks. Obviously, he got a win over Joshua Popham at Discount Doomsday and has a new mentality about him ever since shaking him off. And I'm wondering if Matthew couldn't be someone who straightens out Aaron Ferguson here. You see Matthew taking in the crowd reaction. I'm sure everybody has it in their back of their mind. This could be a very big match. Especially due to being Matthew, former APW World Champion. And you gotta wonder what Aaron Ferguson could be thinking in the back as this match is getting set up. Carl and Matthew on opposing corners. And Matthew now getting the crowd excited. Carl is just focused here tonight. As the two approach, looking to... Oh! I think Matthew wanted to tie up there, but Carl dragging his feet up for a drop kick there. Going instantly to the striking. With a muscle around Matthew. As obviously we see he's put on quite a few pounds after last season. And a shoulder breaker there. Try to take out the upper body strength of the athlete as Matthew drives Carl to the canvas here. And Matthew already showcasing his strength. And wait a second, look at this! The unique abilities and wrestling technique of Matthew are using the ring against his opponent. Laid all of his weight on that left foot there. As now Carl got caught up, and oh my god, a Death Valley driver from Matthews. Looked to take him out again, but got German suplex in the process. And Carl with a leg drop, no. Matthew able to move out of the way, and these two got to be careful on the outside. So it looks like Matthew just barely grazed that corner post. That could have been really bad there. Now Carl going after Matthew here. And wrenching the leg to the floor there. Matthew, very profound athlete here. Oh my god! Why chose it as a name, he goes by The Athlete. Triathlete. I can't exactly remember what all he was an athlete in. I feel like one of them was track, but a lot of wrestlers do come from track, so I could very well be mistaken. You have to comment, Carl Fraction just completely hurled him with that flip just a few seconds ago. And Matthew is already back on the offensive. Just shows the resilience he has. Oh my god, a big boot there. And now elbows to the back of Carl. Working the back. Might be looking for something big here as Matthew turning him. Goes to the other rope and drops Carl by the neck. Into the cover now. Kick out at one though. Not nearly enough. And Carl, little dazed here as Matthew scales the middle rope and stalking Carl. European uppercut there. Kick to the gut. Wait a second. Looking for the flexplex. Completely drops Carl. Free falling to the canvas. But he still kicks out here and tipping up actually. Oh, Matthew went for a big drop kick there. Hopefully Carl able to duck and dodge out of the way. Off the ropes here. take next step there. Trying to weaken all of the upper body with an emerald explosion he hits. Oh, and a knee to the gut there, just for insult to injury. Last year, Carl Crafton, one of the most infamous names while being a part of Taylor Incorporated. Definitely elevated him as a talent, but since then he just has not gotten a good, really anything good after the fact. But you gotta think, was it just Taylor Incorporated the only reason Carl Crafton got elevated? Wait a second, Matthew hoisting him up here, package pile driver, dropping him on the top of his head into the cover here. Same move that he does on the top of a discount Doomsday. And Matthew with a quick win here tonight over Carl.
Here is your winner, the athlete, Matthew.
And Matthew is going to be facing Aaron Ferguson next episode for the cardboard title. What a match it'll be. And you got to imagine Fergus already preparing for the mind games that Matthew might play. As Matthew celebrates his win here tonight. To one of our main partners, DWA, get a new advertisement. And now we are in our main event. Strap in, folks. The Taco Bell title is on the line. And the first matchup for these two, I believe. At the same time, technically being the last time these two might meet for a good while here at Minimum Wage. Gav Ashton is set to face William Parker. Nobody's standing in our way anymore. No longer next in line for contendership. It's one-on-one here tonight. Nobody to cash in. Nobody's gotten many phone calls from what we've heard. As Gav, this is still so impressive. The way she scales the corner post with ease. Definitely someone who had their hopes up in that fatal four-way. Yeah. Could very well be the next Taco Bell champion. There's no other distractions here tonight against William Parker. We now wait for the Taco Bell champion, William Parker. What is there to say about William? The man stepped into minimum wage with a mission, and so far, he is on the fast track to completing that mission. As he's already cashed his briefcase and become a champion as the Taco Bell champion, but honestly, as I said, champions can pull double duty at the Rumble and go ahead and get in that match as well. We could see William 2 champ at Retail Mania. And the crowd taking in the future of minimum wage of the entire industry, William Parker. Ready to get set for this matchup here. Obviously, we know Taco Bell title, no disqualifications, anything goes. Especially tonight, no holds barred.
From Alexandria, Virginia, from Glendale, Arizona, weighing
Wait a
in
second.
at 200.
Playing a little bit of mind games here with Gav. We got some William Parker ass shaking segment.
Champion, the future, William Parker.
Taunting Gav as he holds up the Taco Bell title. Now William handing it over. Gav getting one good look at it. And then it's up to her to win it and take it home with her. Kevin holding it up for the minimum wage community. Our last match of the night, our main event. Gav Ashton and William Parker. Kevin gonna ring the bell, and here we go. Gav and Parker getting out of the first tussle, and Gav immediately going for the kill shot there. A kick to the head. Obviously on socials, Gav has been showing a more aggressive attitude, not feeling appreciated for all the hard work she's done for everybody in this community. Could be time to let some of that anger out. Blocking whatever Parker had planned for her there. Going into the corner though. No William Parker likes to get into. Most of these people really like to get into all the 619s and everything. They pull off quite a few of them. Now Gav's getting on the top rope with ease there. Look at the, oh my god. Twisting her body through the air and crashing down on Parker. Got a kick out of it too. And now Gav throwing herself to the outside. They're going to find her first weapon of the night. Going to be a steel chair, and now leaping it over the body of Parker here. Able to get out of the way. Now driving Gav all the way across the ring into the corner. Oh, kick to the head there. Now Gav, oh my god. Snatching him with the cutter there. And a senton. Oh, look at this. New move she's been experimenting with, the retrial. Stomping on the back of the neck. And a kick out though. Not enough to put Parker away. As Gav once again springing to the outside, looking for something else to use. She got a shovel this time. Parker, oh. Going for a lot of big moves there, but Gav simply having to slide out of the way to keep herself safe. Oh. I guess he's looking for a little fisticuffs with Parker as he turned all the way around for that. Very stiff shot from Gav. I got Parker fired up here. Getting the advantage here. Gav got to get some offense back. And now William with the kicks and a knee to the face. Snatching her down. Wait a second. Kick to the side of the head there. Parker, no, got caught with a knee to the face. Now crawling to the corner for safety. Obviously no rope breaks here. No disqualifications, and not going to do much other than keep him upright. Wait, hang on. Could use that to his advantage here. Roll up. No, Gav rolling him up into the corner herself. 2. No, kick out. Now Parker forcing himself to his feet as Gav flattens him back out. And now scaling to the top rope here. Gav might be looking for Asteroid Pelt. Collapsing on Parker. No. Kick out at 2. He threw his entire body up for that. And now Gav got a hold of the shovel. No, William Parker rolling himself to his feet there. Now throwing Parker haphazardly across the ring there. Oh, the corner is now going to take the steel chair to the entire body of Parker. And now Gav looking to fly. Cutter! Caught him. A kick to the gut, no. William Parker now looking for Futures. And dropping Gav directly on her neck. No, kick out. And now it's Gav fleeing to the ropes here. For rest, and now got shot over the head with the chair. Now Parker taking out Gav once again, now picking up speed here. Rolling her up, enziguri to the head. William Parker now. Look at this, consistently on the offense. 619, they're out of the corner. Look at Parker go, European uppercut. And Gav is shaken up here, running out of options. Parker, though, not running out of any moves. A swift kick to the side of the head. All the big moves are being pulled out here. And could this be another defense for Parker? No, Gav, wait a second, struck him over the back. They're going to throw Parker off the ropes, cartwheeling. Oh my God, the power. Alabama slam. Gotta be careful with all those extra weapons in the ring. Gav trying to consider her next move. She doesn't want to go for a springboard. She doesn't want to go directly after Parker. But could be looking. No. Oh my God. Oh! Meteora to the face. We saw a little while ago. El Hijo de Jimmy pulled out and get a win over Rusty Cobb Jr. But Gav now using the shovel to her full expense here. As now Parker driving her back into a corner. So now European elbow. Once again going for this 619 combo. Might be looking for the European uppercut to go with it. Now William Parker back in this match here. Now pulling out an entire table this late in the match. Could be a crucial weapon. As now Parker dragging Gav once again into the corner. Could be looking for something big here, Parker. Back first onto Gav, and I'm going to throw her. No. Gav throws Parker. Wait a second. We've seen this before. A discount doomsday. Wait a second. Gav! She's in the seats. Boiling point there over the top of the head. Laying out Parker. This could be Gav's opportunity here. Up to the top. Taking a second for the moment. You don't want to take too long, though. Asteroid Pelt comes crashing down. 2, and Gav is your new Taco Bell champion. This title's going to become a permanent owner. Good lord.
Here is your winner.
Gav Ashton finally will step out into the daylight.
Champion.
And now holds the Taco Bell title. The crowd showing full support here. Congratulations to Gav Ashton. And the sky's the limit for Parker.